Cole says, God sent me to a new town to get my degree. Should I stay single till I'm done and wait, or is it okay to date around while in school? Um, um, what you have to understand is this: is that focus is everything. God is not going to put you in a place to a new city, into a new school with the pursuit of a new degree and then bring somebody because you haven't established yourself. A lot of people go to college and they find somebody, find their high school sweetheart, their college sweetheart, and they're distracted from their purpose. Then all of a sudden marriage becomes their focus, but they never discover themselves. And what happens is now you're living vicariously through your children and causing your children to be pressured because you wasn't able to fulfill your purpose, or you putting all this unnecessary pressure because you got resentment in your heart knowing that you reached into a marriage that you wasn't ready for. And I know countless people who got married young and they're struggling now, and they're struggling because they forsook themselves for their idol, the idol or the idea of love, and they never finished their degree, they never finished their assignment, they never got that book written, they never established themselves, because how can you establish a marriage if you haven't been established? And what happens is we are half done, then the other person's half done, and you think you whole because people think that you were created to complete each other. No, none of us was created to complete each other. We were supposed to be completed by Christ, created by God, completed by Christ, right? And through that completion, the Holy Spirit makes us whole in every compartment of our lives, so that two wholes make a whole marriage. Two half. That's why I don't like when people say that's my better half. That ain't your better half, because half of you and half of them leaves what you got taped. You taped up together. No, we were created to complement each other. A whole tie complements a whole shirt. You see what I'm saying? A whole accessory complements a whole outfit. And what you have to understand is that you should not waste this premium prime time of your life thinking about somebody else. You got to spend this time understanding God, understanding yourself, mastering your craft, becoming established and successful, where you're able to live on your own, be self-sufficient in the sufficiency of Christ on your own, understanding what it means to be a submissive wife and a sacrificial husband, learning what it means to be a man and woman of God. And then in God's providential timing, God will partner with someone else that he hasn't made whole for y'all to complement each other after y'all have been completed and continue to be completed by the Holy Spirit in your life. So if you in a new town, pursue a new degree, you should stay single. You should stay single and become the individual that you need to be. You have to be single before you mingle. You gotta be single. You gotta be, being single means to be whole, understanding who you are, your purpose. Because I got married, but I didn't compromise myself to be completed by my wife. Nor did my wife compromise herself. That's why people are like, why your wife hasn't done YouTube? I'm not going to make my wife do YouTube videos. That's my world. When she feels like it, she will. If there's a part of her world, she can't force me to be out of character, to be a character in her book exclusively written by her. No, we are both characters in a book written by God, and we are own individual characters fulfilling the overall plot of God. And that's where you have to establish yourself. It is not okay to date while you in school. Get your education, stay focused, understand yourself, grow, and you'll benefit from it. Because trust me, a lot of people got married prematurely, and now they wish. See, I had a handful of people say, man, I wish I did what you did, Josh. I wish I would have got that book done. I got 12 revenue streams in my life right now. Well, I had maybe 10 when I met my wife. Now I got 12 after I've been married. But imagine if I would have just got married at 23, got married at 24. See, what you got to understand is when you're single, you got time. When you get married, that time's cut in half. When you have kids, that time is now cut in more pieces. And then it's all the time you have for you. And then people trying to cram in time to fulfill their degree, cram in time to get the book done. But now God is saying, now you got demands. Now your wife deserves that attention. Your husband deserves that attention. Your children deserve that attention. But if you would have just gave your attention from the beginning, then you would have fulfilled enough for yourself where you able to give attention now. But how can you give attention to a man when you're giving attention to school? Now you divided. Now you halt between two opinions. Now that boy prematurely asking you to spend time with him when you got a test in the morning, and all of a sudden now because you got a boyfriend that won't look cute on the gram, you waste time from studying to be with to be with a guy that's not mature enough to let you be great. And he utilized your greatness to make him greater, then that's not right. A husband is reserved, a wife is reserved from people who have established what they needed to establish in their singleness, that has positioned them now to now give attention. When I got married, there's nothing taking my attention from my wife because I've done enough. I can walk away from this because I've done enough. But since it's my purpose, my wife allows me to give attention, but I can't give this more attention to her. But that's why you don't get married if you know you're not ready to give attention to the things that demands your attention because you chose to be in that position. If you choose to be in a position as a husband, you choose to be in a position as a wife, you must give your attention now. If you out there making babies and you want to walk away from the kids, that's a pansy decision, because you don't make kids if you're not willing to mold those kids. You see what I'm saying? Because now if you make kids, those kids deserve that attention. But if you know you didn't give attention to you, and you forced to give attention to other people and other things, then you're going to build resentment towards those things. It's best to give yourself the attention now so that you won't give resentment to the other people in your life. Hope that helps.